Hello and welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series, where in the last episode we beat Sporting Ginter 4-1 in a surprisingly one-sided game, even if perhaps the tactics didn't perhaps warrant that. This time around we get FC Keaser, and I think no matter what happens we will get a very one-sided game here because FC Keaser are a Division 6 side which we're playing in the second round of the Ultimate League Cup. There are 6 skilled squads, which is really weak compared to ours. Let's have a look at their team. As you can see here, there isn't really a lot to go here. The defence is okay, I guess, with Ibrahim Qamara, Bartosz Rozanek and Danisiewski. All these Polish names I might have a bit of trouble pronouncing, so apologies for that. But anyway, their defence is only really the only good part of their squad at all. They've got a very average goalkeeper section, strikers and midfielders. We should have no trouble getting past them whatsoever. On top of that, they're apparently playing 30-year-old 4-skilled striker Lech Fibak as a goalkeeper. That is a disaster waiting to happen. Scoring against this team should be a piece of cake. As you can see, our squad is a lot stronger than theirs. No questions whatsoever. But on a personal landmark note, this is going to be Ray Tataw Eta's 100th game for the club. An incredible milestone that he's managed to reach at this stage of his career. He's only 24 years old and yet he's becoming a legend, following the footsteps of Pierre Of Hesslink, who hit that target last season. Ibrahim Qamara should also be getting to that milestone soon, with Devin Reilly and Azrat Zari still having some catch up to do since they joined back in season 34 and 35 respectively. Anyway, let's see the team news. Team for FC Keaser is Lech Fibak in goal for them, a striker by trade. A back four of Czesiak Jakanski, Jan Shoskiewicz, Bartosz Rezdanek and Gwidion Jarka. A midfield of Adolf Trepka, Cyprian Sumiak, Ignacy Bronovicki and Henryk Ludwikowski. Front two are Albert Kubinski and Lukjan Strudoginski. The benches Oskar Kula, Isidor Rudi and Roman Gamler. Nice lineup in a 4-5-1 formation with Ant Connolly in goal. A back four of Oliver Wan, Ledley King, Aquila Santa Maria and Devin Reilly. That means regular captain Pim van der Kruis has been benched. Pierre Of Hesslink, Wijner, Ray Tataw Eta, Azrat Zari and Raymond Hargreaves as your midfield. And Ian May is the lone striker up front. Ian May and Oliver Wan are making their league debuts for Knights of Sardinia in this match. Benches Ryan Mulligan, Pim van der Kruis, Ibrahim Qamara, Alvito Roma and Celso Mota. Let's go live to the Stade de Lumières for the match. So, the captain of FC Keaser is Jan Shoskiewicz. Our stand-in captain with Pim van der Kruis on the bench, Aquila Santamaria, the youth academy product from way back in season 29, is going to be our captain for the day. Because as the vice captain of the club now, he's a good age to do that. George Bust, referee, skills 2 harshness 9. The bottom right hand corner of the screen you can see that there are some matches from some of the bigger teams in the division. Few top flight sides, few division 1 sides, few cup favourites in there, although House of Stark and All Stars are both now in Division 1, so they're pretty good, big threats in the cup this season. FC Gianna Senior are the current cup holders after they beat FK Svaj Sonic in the final last season. As we're getting underway now, we're in the way. That's in the red and yellow strip, FC Keaser in the white strip. And already you can see that this game is one-sided here as Cyprian Sumiak has been yellow card for stamping. Well, we've got a free kick in a dangerous position inside just 8 minutes here. This shown goal by Pierre Of Hesslink and scores! Pierre Of Hesslink directly to the back of the net has directed that free kick beautifully past the striker Lech Fibak to make it 1-0. Another chance here on the breakaway. Ian May tries to hit the ball for the legs of the goalkeeper and saved by Fibak. Well, May's really only making his first start here, the 16-year-old. So you can't really expect too much from him, can you? We've got a card here. Raymond Hargreaves has been yellow carded for shirt pulling. Few dangerous bookings already so far this season. Albert Kubinski is injured. Well, I guess thankfully that wasn't us because that would be really screwed us over the league campaign ahead. But that's not really ideal when they've only got 2 strikers on the field. Well, all 3 of them on the field in different places. Azrat Zari slices on a goal and scores! Azrat Zari has doubled the lead inside 20 minutes of this tie. And I think it's already too soon to say that this tie is pretty much all over already, because it's looking pretty one-sided so far and Keaser offering no threat whatsoever to us. We've got another chance here. As for Zaire, powerful own goal. Hits the left post. Zaire, after eager for a second goal, eager to prove that he belongs in the starting lineup after being left out in the first 2 matches of the season. But he had a pretty productive last season when he was making quite a few appearances, if only because the other guys kept getting injured. Still, Knights have had 2 goals so far with 4 chances and much more possession. A very dominant performance by it so far, but we should probably expect that, considering how weak our opponents are, that we will dominate a team like this. Anyway, we're actually underway for the second half of this match. We're underway in the second half now. And Knights will meet in the front foot again. Ian May, last play head on goal, scores! Ian May has made it 3-0 with his first ever goal for the club. Ray Tataw Eta getting in a second assist on his 100th appearance for the club. Very, very good game so far. We've got a penalty! We have a penalty! The crowd, you can hear cheering for the penalty. Santamaria to take it in the absence of Pim the Kruis. But it doesn't matter. Aquila Santamaria tucks the ball away into the back of the net. He knows where the back of the goal is, despite being a defender of all positions. And now Knights are 4-0 up and cruising against FC Keaser with a card. Jan Shoskowitz has been yellow carded for arguing. The captain of FC Keaser doing not much to suggest that his side deserves anything from the game. Raymond Hargreaves diving on goal, 5-0! 5-0 up away from home. This is, I'm afraid to say, way too easy for us. Wow, we've had a pretty dominant performance here as coming towards the last 10 minutes of this match. Knights are in cruise control. And we have an injury here. Raymond Hargreaves has been slightly injured. Oh dear. Raymond Hargreaves, you have not been too kind there, but that is the end of the game and the end of the match. Knights of Sidonia 5, FC Keaser 0. It's been a really, really dominant performance here from Knights, and we really held our own here. But then again, the opposition didn't really put up much of a fight in the end. We tried our best, and our best was way too good for them to handle, really. What on earth am I suggesting to say that we tried our best? They tried their best. Both sides tried their best. Whatever. Cheziak Jakanski was the man of the match for FC Keaser, and Aquila Santamaria the man of the match for Knights of Sidonia. So that's that then. All in all, a relatively comfortable performance, but it did give us an excuse to play some of our new youths we've acquired for this season. Oliver Wan and Ian May are new additions this season. They got to play full game time in this match, which is pretty helpful because I don't really want to be having to play them in the league matches against Division 2 sides. They are just going to be severely weak in the team and will not be cut out for it at all. They, however, do have a purpose for this team. I could either develop them and have them as decent backup players, which would be very helpful, I suppose, from a competitive point of view, but what would also be very helpful is to keep the team in form over the entire course of the season. So they're going to be used as farms. Our last farm was a long time ago. I think Irfan Ghazali, when we sold as a farm striker, was intended to be our last farm, but then I sort of abandoned that farm concept and just went with sole strikers because Mota's development was being hampered. So as a result, that meant that we hired Knights of Christopher Wolstenholme and Reginald Lacey act as backup to Mota. Ian May has returned to the farm concept, really, as a 16-2. But Oliver Wan at 73 is my defensive hope. With Ledley King set to retire, we needed to have 5 defenders for next season, so why not get it one in now? And when Ledley King retires, Devin Reilly can take over as a first team player and Oliver Wan can act as the backup. Right, let's see the team of the week for the second round of the Autumn League Cup first leg. Team of the week is Lazar Marjevic of Rokoboka, who are a really strong side, albeit they left their progress a bit late, so they're a bit further down the division than they should be. Back four, Vlamok Case, DTS 1972, Lance Greenhaug, Darbes Davalde, Strahinja Glusac, FK Svarsh Cernica, last season's cup finalists, and Eamon Knoll, Ultimate All-Stars FC. Godfrey Burbridge, the Sultanian Warriors, George Oldfield, Makang, Tia Dosiji Topisovic, FK Svarsh Cernica, and Ezkera Laranza, Aranas Negras. Front two of Fane Sirianu, Steppenwolf Suckers, and Nick Garner, Celador, another very valuable young side up and coming. A couple of divisions behind ours, but they could be top flight opponents of ours in the future, and they will be a big threat. Probably one of the next Ultimate League powerhouses. But anyway, more on that in the future date. For now, that is the end of the match and the end of the episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time where we're going back to league play where we're taking on Sport Lisbon Benfica, a former cup finalists. See you guys then.